welcome to Vlogmas Day 23. So, I can't believe tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I'm feeling a fair bit better today. Didn't have the greatest night's sleep, I will say. My throat is still sore. But in myself, considering how I felt yesterday, I am feeling much better. Fingers crossed this continues and it's not just one of those ups and then I'm going to have that big down again. But yeah, feeling a lot better today. Calendars to open. I've got my coffee, still in my PJs as you can see. Didn't get this cut last night because I just felt too tired. I was too tired, ugh. So yeah, I am feeling a bit more with it today, shall we say. Right, let's open day 11. This feels like fabric of some sort. It is. It is some tubular cuffing. Oh wow, Andrea, look at that. There's probably half a metre there, I would say. Not quite half a metre, but that's lovely, really nice. Thank you so much. That's gorgeous. It's a cotton lycra tubular cuffing. She's even put a little card in, look, with the info on as well, which is just lovely. So thank you so much for that, Andrea. That's really lovely. It feels a really good quality as well. You know, some sort of cuffings are a bit, they just don't have enough substance to them, shall I say? But this is really lovely. I love that. Thank you so much. I would like to use that for neck and armhole bands on a plain pink vest. I think that would be super cute. So yeah, just giving me ideas. Lovely. Thank you for that, Kylie. I'm gonna be ultra sad tomorrow because I think tomorrow is the last day, isn't it? So yeah, so we've got a there must be 23 somewhere. Yeah, we've got a 23 and tomorrow is the last day. That's really sad. 23, we've got little sausage dog up there. I think it's a sausage dog, Bronte's favourite. I've just dropped the ribbon in my coffee, so that's great. Okey-dokes. Let's see. Ooh, it's red labels today that say let me show you this. Not for sale. Awesome. So 3 of those. Put those in my little label stash. So I'm looking my usual glamorous morning self, as you can see, but I am not doing much with my hair today because today is going to be spent at the hairdressers. So I have until 11, that's when my appointment is, and yeah, a couple of people said take some knitting with you. Yeah, I could do. I need to take something with me, I think, because it's going to be a long day. So I have until 11. I am going to go get a shower and get myself dressed and sorted. And I've still got some Christmas presents to get, and I've got a list from my brother for his adult grown-up children now. And fortunately, some items on their list are from Amazon. So I'm hoping Mr. Amazon will deliver tomorrow. I'm hoping so. I'm going to have a look and see. But if not, they'll just have to have them after Christmas now, because with me being ill this week, it's just thrown me off completely. So I'm going to get those ordered before I obviously go off to the hairdressers. I need to walk Piper as well. Martin's gone back to work today. He's still feeling a little bit ropey, but he's generally okay now. So he's gone back to work, and yeah, I'm going to be out all day, so Isaac's at home, so I'm going to walk Piper, I think. He's about somewhere, I don't know where he is at the minute, but Pluto's just been in, had his breakfast and gone off out again, which is unlike him. He normally goes upstairs and sleeps upstairs all day, but he's gone back out. And I still have a couple of presents to wrap, but I can do those tonight when I get home, and then tomorrow they can be delivered, and that's going to be fine. And yeah, that's going to be my day. I might get this pattern cut out. I might not. I don't know. I'll have a look and see. But I need to get a shower first, need to get some breakfast, that's very important. And I need to walk Piper. He's just had his breakfast though, so it's going to be an hour or so before he can be walked. And massive pile of ironing to do as well, that's the other thing. But, you know, it'll get done when it gets done. I'm not stressing over it because it's not like we're having visitors on Christmas Day, it's just the three of us. So, you know, it's fine. It's just going to be chilled and relaxed, and it will be what it will be. Our actual sort of, I would say, proper family gathering Christmas Day is going to be on the 27th, because that's when Martin's mum is coming, I believe, and my dad's coming, and Bronte's going to be here, and we're going to have Isaac as well. So we're going to have a big sort of family Christmas dinner then, I think. But we will have our own little Christmas dinner on Christmas Day as well. So I know a few of you have been saying how much you've enjoyed my Vlogmas this year. I'm still gobsmacked that I've managed to film, edit and upload every single day throughout December. That's just madness. I don't know how I've managed that, to be fair. But and that you're going to miss it when it stops. And I think what I'm planning to do is probably carry on throughout the rest of December, but do every other day, because it's only another week, isn't it? And I've got a lot of time off over the next week, so I thought I'll do every other day over Christmas and upload that as well, just little snippets of what we're up to and what's going on, and the post-Christmas blues that we all get, that kind of thing. And there's going to be a couple of probably really interesting videos as well, because, you know, I mentioned the other day that I am on a self-imposed fabric ban. Apart from Lady McElroy, I'm not stopping buying Lady McElroy, because Sherwoods do too many good offers too often, and they just have amazing fabrics, which there'll be more coming out that I'll want, I know there will. So I can't promise about that, but otherwise I want to start working through big portions of my stash, and I'm going to think about collections, etc. I'll do a different vlog about that anyway. However, that didn't mean that I couldn't buy anything else, did it? Do you know where this is going? So this is partly Judy's fault. She's been trying to turn me on to Bernina for quite some time as Judy, but I love my faff machine, and having seen the problems that Judy has with her 880, Judy doesn't see it as problems. And if you're watching this vlog, Judy, I'm really sorry, but it just makes me laugh, because Judy doesn't see the 880 as problematic. I see it as problematic because my faff gets a hammering in the fact that I am sewing on it day in, day out. I never oil it. It's not been serviced since I bought it 4 years ago, coming up to now. It will be 4 years. Well, my dad bought it for me, but yeah, it's never been serviced, and it needs a service, yeah, definitely. But it is a real workhorse. It never, I'm saying the wrong words now, touch wood. It never lets me down, and it isn't finicky. It's not temperamental. Judy's 880 is temperamental. You know, and Judy uses the fact that it's a finely tuned machine, and you know, and it's very sensitive because it picks up problems straight away, and I get all that, but to me a sewing machine needs to be a workhorse. It needs to not be picking up the slightest little problem and you know, having a complete meltdown, because you want it to be reliable and working all the time if you're using it a lot. And yeah, I have to say I am not impressed on that respect of the 880, because yet again Judy's machine has thrown a bit of a fit. When she was sewing the other night, something fell out of where the needle is, the thread guide or something. She's only had it 2 years, or a couple of years, something like that anyway, and it's got to go off in January now to be serviced and fixed. And there's been no end of time when I've been sewing with Judy where it's stopped and it's needed a little tinker with to get it happy again. And honestly, I could not cope with a machine like that. I would want to throw it out the window, because it would drive me up the wall, because I just want to be able to switch my machine on, sit down and sew, and know that it's going to sew, and not decide that there's a tiny little bit of lint or fluff that I need to remove first before it will sew. I can't cope with that. It's just, no, I don't have the patience for that kind of that kind of thing, you know. My time is precious when I'm not working and I need my machine to sew. So as much as Judy loves her Bernina, it's not for me. I love my faff. However, Judy has, because her big machine is not playing at the minute, has a little Bernina 350, and when I was at her house the other night, I was helping her make some tempo leggings for running for Christmas Day. After I'd made mine, I think she's had difficulty before getting running leggings to work for her, and I think the problem is, I mean, I have to say, you know, the first few times I made running leggings, they didn't quite work, and making leggings is one thing, but making leggings to fit you to run in that stay up and stay in place is quite something else. And the trick with it is just applying a clear elastic to the waistband seam. It's as simple as that, to be honest. But even then, getting the elastic at the right sort of tension and everything is still a little bit of a knack, so that you can actually get them on and that they stay in place. I'm really waffling here and just totally trying to justify my actions, but I'll get to the point in a second. And so we ended up having to finish off, we were making these tempo leggings, and that's when Judy's 880 decided to have a meltdown and throw a bit of a hissy fit. And so she pulled out the little Bernina 350 that she's got, which is quite a basic machine, but a good machine as well. And we finished off on that, and I had a little play on it, and I actually quite liked it. And the thing is, what I'm getting at is that for some time I've been thinking I would like another machine, not to replace my faff, because it is my pride and joy and I love it. But my faff is not a portable machine, in the fact that, you know, it's not designed to be carted about places. It's designed to sort of sit and stay where it is, because it's a big machine and it's heavy and bulky, and I'd be mortified if in transit anywhere it got broken or whatever. So, you know, as I go to Judy's a fair bit, and we do like to do sew days and things like that, and Judy comes here, I thought, you know, I really ought to have a little portable machine. So I rung Drummond's up, because Drummond's, I have to recommend them massively. It's where Judy gets her machines from. She's been a customer of theirs for years and recommended them to me, and I have to say, I have never come across another dealer who is so attentive, so helpful, and their customer service is the best of any business I've ever seen. Honestly, it really is. So I went to them for my cover stitch machine. I got that from them. They were fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And I spoke to them yesterday about the 350, but also, you know, I said the thing with the 350 is, I like my little luxuries with the machine. Even for a basic machine that's going to be portable, I want the luxuries. And I know Bernina is a luxury brand anyway, but the 350 doesn't have an automatic needle up down, and I really like that. I know that's ridiculous, but I really like that. So I was looking at the 4 series as well as the 350, although it's not the 350 now, I think it's the 375. And you know, they've given me the pros and cons of each, and I have a Bernina coming tomorrow. So, yes. But I'm getting the 475, which is still a portable machine. It's the quilter's edition. So, you know, my machine has an embroidery unit with it, but it's not designed to be a quilter machine. The 475 has the quilting bit with it, so, as well as the sewing machine. So I think, you know, I'm gaining that, aren't I? And I'm gaining the portability of another machine that I can cart around with me when I go off and meet up with other sewists, and we have sew days and things like that. And yeah, I'm getting a Bernina. And, you know, after all what I've just said about Judy's, I think, am I mad getting a Bernina? Because, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't misuse my faff, but I'm not a lightweight with it. I make it work hard, and it works hard, and I'm a bit worried based on Judy's experience with her 880 that I'm just going to have problems with it. But, you know, I'm getting it from a really good dealer, and it will go back if I have problems with it. If it starts being a drama queen with me, it's just gonna go back. I won't have it in my house. So we'll see how we get on with Bernina. Yeah, so fabric money's gone on that. So happy Christmas to me is all I can say about that. I did tell Martin and he just sniggered because, yeah, he knows what I'm like. Right, I'm going to have my coffee, have my breakfast, I'm going to go get dressed. I'm going to get this pattern cut out, I'm going to walk Piper, and then I'm going to go to the hairdressers. I'll see you later. Right then, so I brought Piper out for a walk. I am now dressed, clean, makeup on, hair's a mess, but you know, going to the hairdresser, so I'm not really going to do much with it this morning. And I'm doing well so far. Ordered the presents. Good old Mr. Amazon has come to my rescue and will be delivering tomorrow, so yes, that's amazing. And yeah, I'm doing well so far. 3 things on my list from this morning that I've already got done, or in the process of getting done, including walking Mr. P. And I haven't cut out the scuba dress yet. I'm going to do that when I get back. I'm sort of toying with, do I do the ironing or do I cut out the scuba dress? And at the moment, obviously scuba dress is winning. Another really cold morning, and yeah, I hate this kind of weather. It's just grey, dark, grim, muddy, damp, cold. I really wish, you know, that we had proper winters where it's snowy, cold, frosty mornings, that kind of thing, instead of just this endless grot, which is all we seem to get. Although the sky does appear to be breaking a little bit up there, so it'd be nice to see a little bit of sunshine. So I'm thinking actually tomorrow morning I might go for a run, because I'm feeling a lot better now, apart from my throat and just still a bit sniffly and runny nose, etc. I am generally feeling quite better. So it's been, you know, almost a week and I really need to run. So I think tomorrow morning I might go for a run. I want to collect some holly to make the garland that goes across our fireplace. I tend to always do that around Christmas Eve because, oh, bad light. If I do it any earlier, the heat from the fire kills the holly, which is not great and doesn't look great at Christmas. So I'm going to try and collect some holly from the garden today and make the, I might do it in the morning, but we'll see anyway if I get, because I don't know if I'm going to get time today. And then do the big sort of holly bough that goes across the fireplace. I didn't end up doing one last year, I just ran out of time, but fingers crossed this year we can get that done. Right, nothing much else to tell you at the minute, so I'm going to turn you around and you can join me and Piper on our morning dog walk. my dog walk with Piper and I've made myself a coffee. I did consider having peppermint and licorice tea because I have some of that and I really like it. I'm not normally a big fan of fruit teas, but I do like peppermint and licorice, but no, coffee's winning, I'm afraid, today. I've got about 3/4 of an hour before I have to go to the hairdressers, and I know I said that I was weighing up either doing some ironing or cutting out another scuba dress. However, I'm just going to chill, if I'm honest, because that's just how I'm feeling today. I think it's been a really long year, very tiring, busy, stressful at times, and you know, I've got a few days off now and I just want to relax. I've been ill this last week, and I think today, you know, I've got today where I can just pretty much not do a lot. So I think I'm just going to just have this half an hour to catch up on some vlogs, drink my coffee. Piper's quite chilled now and settled, bless him. I'll show you just a sec. There he is, look. He's really, really settled. He's always like this after a good walk. He just wants to chill and relax. So yeah, so I think this is going to be me for the next sort of 40 minutes or so before I head off to the hairdressers. I wanted to also say, I've been meaning to mention this for ages and I keep forgetting. I have set up my own Facebook group, which is just bonkers, really. I'm heading towards 10,000 subscribers and I still can't get my head around that. Yeah, I think when I started this channel a few years ago, I never thought in a million years I would get people wanting to watch me. And I think that I remember after putting out the first few vlogs and they got a really good reception, I remember thinking then, can you imagine ever getting to 1,000 subscribers? And then it was, can you imagine ever getting to 5,000? That would just be amazing. And then here we are at nearly 10, and yeah, it's just mind-blowing, to be honest. So I thought it was about time that I set up my own little Facebook group community for Stitched Up, and I will leave the link to that down in the description box below, because I know some of you don't use Facebook and that's absolutely fine, but I also know there's a lot of people that don't use Instagram, and the sewing community is quite prolific on Instagram, but Instagram's not really the platform where you can interact with each other, so to speak. And I think that's really, you know, a real plus point about the sewing community. I certainly know from being part of the Kittenish Behaviour Peeps group on Facebook just how good it is, you know, for other sewists to communicate directly with each other, and it's a really good platform for that. So I've set up my own Stitched Up community group, and primarily my thought process was more around the fact that I'm hoping in 2022 to be able to do a monthly live sew along. And, you know, in the preceding month, I'll sort of pick patterns that we can do a vote on and decide, you know, which one you want to see me sew. And, you know, if people want to sew along that with me, then that's great. If they want to bring their own project to sew along, that's great too. And you know, I thought that would be really, really good to do. And I thought the Facebook group would be a great place to talk a little bit more about that in between videos, etc. And those of you that are going to join in the sew along can obviously have a chat about what fabrics you're choosing or what project you're going to choose if you're not going to be sewing the actual pattern that I'm going to be doing in the sew along, etc. And I can share, you know, my sort of tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff. And I just thought it would be, I think that was the basis of thinking about the Facebook group, but obviously it can evolve from that as well. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and there's already quite a few of you that are in there, so you know, some conversations are starting, and that's really, really good. So yeah, if you're interested in that, I will leave the link down in the description box below where you can go and check that out, and it'll probably be in every vlog from now on as well. I have also reopened up my email account, my Stitched Up email account as well. So if anybody wants to contact me directly about anything, feel free. I can't promise that I will be able to get back to you immediately because, you know, life, etc. But that's down in the description box as well. And yeah, so So yeah, so I just wanted to mention that. I've been meaning to mention it on every vlog over the last few days and just kept forgetting, but there we go. Right, I'm going to turn you off for now, and this is the last time you're going to see me with this mop. Hopefully the next time you see me my hair will look fabulous. I hope so. Anyway, fingers crossed. It can go one of two ways, can't it? It'll either look fabulous or dreadful, so we shall see. Right, I'm going to sit and enjoy my coffee, and I'll see you later. Okay, so you can only see the top of my head at the minute, but I'm back from the hairdressers. Do you want to see? What do you think? I absolutely love it. I am really impressed, really love it. It's not too long. I think she's blended my bob in really, really well, and yeah, I love it. I mean, she's coloured my hair to match the extensions so well. These are tape extensions, which is what I had last time. I did want to go for the nanos, but unfortunately my hair is just too short at the minute, my natural hair obviously, but it's blended in really well. I just think it's fabulous. I mean, the colour she's done as well is just so lovely. So yeah, really, really happy with it. So got long hair again. Let's hope we don't go back into lockdown, because last time I had them done, literally 3 weeks later we were in lockdown forever, it felt like, and it was 4 months before I could get them redone, and that was a nightmare. So but yeah, really, really happy with it. I think they look great. So don't know what Bronte will think, but yeah, love it. I love how she's curled it as well. It just looks really very Charlie's Angels. Yeah, anyway, I need coffee. Desperately need coffee. It hasn't taken as long as what I expected it to. It is about 4:15 now, so it's taken just over 5 hours, and yeah, that's really good, really good. So I expected not to be home while about 6 o'clock, but yeah, 5 hours is fine, isn't it? So it means I've got a little bit more time than I thought I had. So I think when Martin gets home, I think we will go and do a little bit of shopping tonight, because we do need to go tomorrow, but I'm going to need to do some tonight really, so that we're not having to do everything tomorrow, because I've still got some presents to wrap, and I want to get Isaac a couple more things as well, because his present pile looks a bit pitiful, if I'm honest. So anyway, yeah, that's probably going to be my evening. Yeah, but I can't get over my hair. I just look so different. It's just so weird, because let me find a better light. Yeah, it's just so odd having long hair again, and it just really thickens my own natural hair up. That's what I like about it as well. You know, it gives me so much hair, and I mean, I do have a fair bit of hair anyway. It's quite thick at the back, but the sides is quite fine, and it's just nice having a bit more volume really. So yeah, that's good. Right, coffee, and then I need some food as well. I'm starving. I've not had any dinner, but obviously it's getting on till tea time soon, so I'm just going to have a snack, I think, to put me on, and see what we're going to have when Martin gets home from work. So Martin loves the hair, which is great, and we are just going to nip into town. He's just got home from work early, which is lovely, because we need to do a little bit of food shopping, because we haven't got anything for dinner. Yeah, that's not great, is it? So we need to get a little bit of alcohol as well to have in for over the festive period. So I was planning to go anyway, but yeah, we've got nothing in for tea, so we're going to have to go do a bit of a shop. So yeah, that's not great when we have to do it tomorrow, and it's probably going to be heaving in there as well. I am wearing my Sapporo coat by Paper Cut Patterns in this gorgeous Bowden fabric that I got from Walton's ages ago. Now, I got this a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favourite coats actually, and it's lined with a Hobson lining as well that I also got from Walton's, and yeah, it's fabulous. Really love this coat. So just waiting for Martin to sort himself out, and then we'll head off to Mr. T's. So Isaac's getting in the festive spirit with his Wicked.
With my non-alcohol alcohol.
It's very alcohol.
It's, well, not very alcohol.
Yeah, it is.
It's wickedy.
It's not hard alcohol.
Is it not? What do you class as hard alcohol, Isaac?
Well, considering
You being a man of the world now.
yeah, as a uni student, basically anything that's absinthe or above is hard alcohol.
Ooh, is there anything above absinthe?
Yeah,
I
rocky
think there is.
I know there's something which is like 95% pure alcohol.
Yeah, ethanol.
Yeah.
Yes.
That says you shouldn't consume it, but some people
I've got
drink
mine
it.
anyway.
That's 1%.
Can't show brands.
That's yeah, they're not paying for it.
That is to make mulled cider with. It's not for.
Oh, you've told them what it is now.
Isn't
yeah.
mulled cider just basically like, well, mould any alcohol, just add cinnamon and put it in the microwave?
You don't put it in the microwave.
Oh, you heat it up.
There's nothing. I've got my festive Baileys. We've not even had tea yet. Well, I've not even had dinner because I've been in the hairdressers all day. So we've got some chicken.
With a lovely new haircut.
Oh, did you hear that?
Smooth talking. That's my boy.
Well, we've been out. He's been nosing at his Christmas presents that are wrapped, and
Piqued his interest.
yes, they piqued his curiosity. He said. So anyway, we have survived Tesco's. We got something for dinner and lots of other things as well. Spent a fortune, but yeah, home now. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy my Baileys. As I say, we're having a really Martin's totally letting you guys down tonight because we're having ready cooked chicken and chips.
Frozen curly fries.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing, ladies, gents. You know I've been busy
It's having
cooking
a
over
night off.
Vlogmas, so Vlogmas. It's like Vlogmas but with a vlig. Anyway, I've just got a beer. The frozen chips are in the oven. The chicken's already cooked.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing beermas later.
We will.
Or brewmas or
Alemas.
alemas or whatever.
Yeah. See you in a bit. Right. We're just having words. Anyway, Beermas time. Beermas? Is it Beermas?
Yes, unless you want to still call it brewmas, alemas. Drinking it. See, Piper's joining in tonight.
I've had a Baileys. Right. Beermas. Oh yes, we've got to be the opposite end of the room, haven't we? Because of a multitude of Christmas presents.
And fabric.
There's no fabric. I was just.
What day is it?
There's only my scuba.
It's the 24th.
It is.
The 23rd.
It's the 23rd. Christmas Eve Eve.
Piper, come out of the bin. Oh look, it's all falling apart.
We will be. There's not
Christmas
really
Eve.
many bottles.
Tonight we have Urban Fog. A New England IPA. Which I would imagine, due to the name Urban Fog, will be a cloudy pale ale.
Shut up! Shut up!
What's she saying to you, Piper? She telling you to shut up? I know. What's she like? She's saying to you? What's she saying? And your tail's whacking the table. What's row row? Come on.
Okay, on that note, I'm going to say goodnight. So I hope you've all had a lovely day and enjoyed what I have managed to get filmed today. It's not been a lot because of hair, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. And I will see you all tomorrow on Christmas Eve. Bye.
From nothing but joy and delight, eager to meet this newborn prize, and it was on a Christmas night. You look just like your sweet mother. night.